name is Pat Billings, and I'm the inventor of FireSafe materials. We are here today doing a comparison burn test on FireSafe materials and other materials made by other companies here in the United States. First test that I'm going to explain to you what we started and finished here today is a comparison burn between FireTherm A, which is a fire-safe insulation, and the EPS insulation that is sold today currently. I had a fire of 2,000 degrees, turned on the FireTherm A material from FireSafe for at least 30 minutes, and had no flame, no smoke. And we have done tests on FireTherm A as long as 4 hours at 2,000 degrees with no burn. We also had one test at 3,000 degrees with no burn and no smoke. The other material that we burned as a comparison to the FireTherm A was an EPS foam that is currently used in construction, and we turned the 2,000 degree fire on it for about a quarter of a minute, and the whole thing went up in fire. So we could not say that this material was fireproof in any way, but the FireTherm A is absolutely fireproof. It will not burn. The danger also with the foam was the toxic fumes that were created with the fire, and that would be very dangerous in a fire in a home because the smoke would kill you. The second burn that we have done today was with an assembly that was written up in the Gypsum Association manual with X drywall and fiberglass. It's a combination of 2 layers of fire-resistant drywall. There were 2 inches of fiberglass, and this was did not have a good rating, because what happened is that the material burned through into the fiberglass, and the fiberglass is not fireproof at all. It burns very readily, almost like the foam. And so in 30 minutes there was a fire that had gone through the 5/8 inch thick panel of X drywall. And so as a firewall, that would not be very substantial. The FireSafe firewall is 2 inches of FireCrete, which absolutely will not burn or smoke at all, even after 4 hours. So we think that the FireSafe firewall is extremely better than the one that we just burned here today with the new material from that has just been in use for a short time. We took one thickness of the X drywall and did a test on it at 2,000 degrees. In 9 minutes, a hole had come in the material and had actually put some paper that was behind the material on fire. One layer of the X drywall will not protect you more than 9 minutes from anything that would burn behind it, because in 9 minutes the paper material that was behind the panel was on fire and smoking. We had the 2,000 degree fire on the FireSafe B and the FireCrete. And so for 30 minutes there was no fire or smoke for either one of those two samples. From the camera work you can see that it went all the way through and allowed the paper that was behind the one layer of 5/8 inch layer of X caught fire, and so anything in your home would, if this were the only thing protecting the paper or anything you had that was flammable behind that, you can see for yourself that took 9 minutes for that to happen.
If these panels were installed in a home and there was a fire between 1800 and 2000 degrees, the contents of the house would still burn, but the floors, the walls, and the ceiling would not, giving the occupants a minimum of 4 hours to exit safely. The current drywall products on the market have a PSI of 300. FireSafe B has a compressive strength of 5,000 PSI. As you can see, this product remains cool to the touch, even directly behind the flame. Our next product tested was FireCrete, 2 inches thick. We recommend this product as a replacement for concrete. It can serve the many purposes of concrete, but FireCrete is moisture resistant and fireproof. In this burn test, the acetylene torch with a 3,000 to 4,000 degree flame is used for 2 minutes on the sample. FireCrete is very inexpensive, lightweight, and very strong, with a PSI between 5,000 and 6,000. Its moisture resistance will prevent mold from forming. 1 square foot of concrete 2 inches thick weighs 25 pounds. 1 square foot of FireCrete 2 inches thick weighs 9 pounds, thereby making FireCrete more economical to transport and an excellent replacement to concrete. This product can be easily sprayed on an exterior wall as stucco for homes. Notice that it produces no flame and no smoke, and it was cool to the touch, even directly behind the flame.
We did one final burn here today, and what we did was to do a comparison burn between the regular drywall that is sold today, and we had 1/2 inch thick drywall, 1 layer of 1/2 inch thick drywall, compared to the FireSafe B and the FireCrete again. We were doing a 30-minute test, but we noticed that the fire, the 2,000 degree tip of the propane torch had caused the fire to go completely through the regular drywall in 9 minutes. So we kept the fire on for 30 minutes on the FireSafe and the FireCrete, and did not have any fire or smoke on either of those two products. you can see from the comparison tests, all of the documentation and information has been verified on the FireSafe product.